I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only, Steve Harvey, got a radio show. Man, oh man, oh man. How many times I got to say that before I get tired of it? I think it's going to be a minute, folks. I got to be real with you. Because, boy, that Steve Harvey got a radio show. Man, clear indication of how God can do some unexpected, wonderful things for you. How he leads your life in directions that you never, ever saw coming. You know, I was talking with somebody the other day, and they were talking about how, man, they were young and they were doing things, and they never knew that the things that they were doing as a youngster would come and help form who they were today. As an adult, this guy's 50 years old. And, you know, the same thing for you. If you look back on your life and all of the things that you've done, it helps shape you into who you are. Now, this is provided now that you take the positive approach. Now, when I say look back at your life and see what you've done, that doesn't mean dwell on the misfortunate moments, because the misfortunate moments were necessary. I know it's hard to see that when it's happening to you, but the unfortunate moments are necessary. You know, what really makes you appreciate summer vacation is winter work. What really makes you appreciate a walk on the beach is when it's cold, it's raining outside. What really makes you appreciate when you're up is because you've been down. See, if you were up all the time, just the nature of us as human beings, we would lose our appreciation for it, because it becomes que sera, whatever it is. Well, it is what it is. I'm just what? You take it for granted. It becomes expected. But what happens in life is it has so many twists and turns, and then you learn how to deal with those twists and turns, which makes you now a more experienced person. And then when the sunny days come, man, you go, wow, it's really nice outside. You really want to appreciate how warm weather, just stay in a bunch of cold weather all the time. You know what I'm saying? This is really simple analogies, but it helps you along the way. Now, here's what I came to say today to everybody out there, and this has helped me in my life. I can't tell you what it's done for me, but a lot of people are struggling with moving forward with their future plans, their future goals, their future aspirations, their future hopes, their future dreams, just simply your future wants. A lot of people trying to have a hard time mapping out their future, even what I'm going to do, what I'm going to be, what I'm going to make, how I'm going to go about it, what do I do next. I want to share something with you that I had to come to terms with. The quickest way to lose focus on your future is to keep focusing on your past. You know, it's like I said at the beginning, you know, when I say it's wonderful to look at your life and review it, because if you look at it, it'll tell you it really helps shape and form you today as the person you are. Now, if you look at it in a positive sense, but if you dwell and harp on the negative that's happened to you, then that keeps you from seeing the good in the incident. Every bad thing that's happened to you, there was a silver lining behind it. I know people who were on drugs who finally, man, just got sent to prison for stealing because of their habit. I know a cat that sold dope. Well, he went to prison. He told me one time, he said, Steve, he said, man, this is the best thing ever happened to me. This saved my life. Now, most people would think, how in the world is going to prison helpful for you? The brother said, it saved my life. First of all, it got me clean. He said, I've been clean for 5 years from sitting in here. That's for starters, I'm clean. I ain't stealing no more. I ain't putting myself in jeopardy, and I ain't jeopardizing nobody else. He said, nah, man, I done went to college. I done got a college degree while I'm in here. Then he was released from prison, and the brother's life was completely turned around. He married. He got a family. He got a great job. He go to work every day. He's a productive citizen. I mean, so he looks back on his incarceration, even his drug abuse, and it taught him how to appreciate the things in life that he had taken for granted and was missing. Because he said, man, my life was just in a blur. I didn't even know what was going on. He said, now I appreciate every day I wake up. That's what I mean. Even in your missteps in life, there is a purpose for the missteps. Every time you fail, there was a reason for the failure. See, what I had to do was I had to learn that all of my failures taught me how to get back up. So I became a very strong and tough person in getting back up. And then I was down and out so long that it taught me how to really appreciate the up. And so I've taken all of that and used it, those experiences that happened to me, and I became a more experienced person. So next time when people talk about me who don't know me, it don't shake me, because everybody not going to like you, man. You might as well go and get on this train right now. And so what I'm saying to you out there is the quickest way to lose focus on your future is to keep focusing on your past. Let it go. Yeah, he left. Sometimes the breakup is the blessing. I know it's hard to break up because now you're lonely and you by yourself. But man, wasn't you in misery when you was in that? Weren't you in complete misery in that? Now, you kept asking God to fix it, but it take two people to fix a relationship. It don't just take one. It take two to make a thing go right. It take two to make it out of sight. You really do have to have two people wanting a relationship to work. It can't just be one person wanting a relationship. So you can pray about the relationship all you want. If the other person don't want you no more and ain't going to act right, you can't make him do that. Or you can't make her do that. But you steady asking God for a new relationship, but you are yet to be grateful that you are in a position to have a relationship, and you keep harping on the past. You don't think he hear that? I'm just a dude with a show, and I hear it all the time. Let it go. Go forward. It's over. You made it. He brought you through it. You conquered. You survived it. Why are you dwelling on it and making it the cross around your neck when clearly he had removed it for you? Now, all you got to do is come on. So if you're sitting behind them walls, brothers and sisters, I'm talking directly to you. Sometimes, man, you just got to get it right. All this repeat offender business, that's for who is that for? How ignorant can you be to keep giving your life back to the penal system? Be free, man. Walk the streets. Do the right thing. Ask God to help connect you. He can do anything. You think he can't give you a job? Are you serious, man? Put some faith on it. Let's move forward, y'all. Let it go. Let's move.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. The Steve Harvey Morning Show is alive and well. Opening up with the tudes, baby. Gratitude, attitude, altitude. If you get them all correct, you stand for a great life of success. But none of this happens unless you start with gratitude. I have to tell you that. You got to be thankful, man. You got to be thankful when it's going right, and you have to be thankful when it's not going your way. Gratitude is the key. Isaac Curry had a song out once, says, I want to thank him in the middle of it. In the middle of it. Mm-hmm. And I just had to do that recently, and it turned out really, really well for me. So I invite you all to join in with us this morning and open up your day with gratitude, which will immediately affect your attitude, which is in direct correlation with your altitude. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Harvey Morning Show starring that doggone Shirley Strawberry. I'm talking about. And then that thing right there, I'm talking about that doggone caller for real out there on them beaches and down there, showing out in all this here in the mile for the South. Lord have mercy, that Mississippi thing, girl, right there. And then we break all that off, and here they is, them fools. Ladies and gentlemen, Junior, better known as Kill Space, or Kill Space, better known as Junior. And that damn legend that is Nephew Tommy. Junior, what?
Yeah, you got to do this for me, man. Yesterday you told me a story, had me hollering about blind dates. The worst blind date you had been set up on.
Well, I can't tell you what city it is because they probably listen.
Oh.
It was bad. Well, I had a blind date, and I got set up by another girl who said, "Oh my God, Steve, she'd love to meet you." And I thought this was great. And so I'm sitting at the table waiting. She's late, of course. And I see her walk past the window of the restaurant. And I only caught the back of her hair. Pretty hair, nice. Everything wasn't long, it was short. Came around the corner. And as she approached the table, the photo that I had saw that made me want to meet her was not the photo walking towards me. Lord Jesus.
I don't
What
understand
am I going to do? Because I can't sit here this entire time try to swallow this food and deal with what I'm looking at. When I tell you this person right here on this blind date was the first time I actually felt the need to be blind.
You picked her.
I picked her. So to get out of the date, I stood up, snapped a table leg off, and tried to pretend like that was my cane and tapped my way right on past her. I snapped a chair leg off and tried to turn it into a white stick with a red tip on it.
We gotta go. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll run that prank back with the nephew who's back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, he is back. The nephew is back from his big weekend of giving. How was it?
It was outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Thank you. I'll let y'all know later all my sponsors that helped out. And the actual day of me going to meet some veterans, it was a very touchy moment. They had a lot of testimony, so I'll let y'all know about that. But it's time to be back to stupid. I've been Thomas Miles for a whole weekend, and it just it hurt
too
sometimes.
much for you.
It was just too much for me. Ooh, I got to get back to being stupid.
Stop saying back to. Don't do that.
All right, nephew. What you got for us? Run that prank back.
Just to make me feel a little bit more better with it. This right here is booty taxes. Booty.
Oh, man.
Yes. I've been gone too long. Booty taxes. Cat dog, if you would, let's tax that. Come on.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Kendrick. This is he. Hey, Kendrick, how you doing, man? My name is Anthony, man. Anthony Collins. They call me AC. How you doing? I'm good, bro. How you doing? I'm good. Hey, listen, this right here, man, this I don't even know how to put this, though, but, hey, listen, I'm calling you, man, because I got some issues. I'm getting ready to file my taxes, and I'm going through all my expenses, all my receipts, and all this kind of stuff. You know, I can't just let this go, man. I didn't spend like $20,000 on your wife last year. And I'm trying to figure out. Oh, bro, wait a minute. You asking me? You done spent $20,000 on the chick I'm married to. Is that what you telling me? No. All I'm trying to do, man, is I'm trying to do a write-off. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to claim. No. The write-off. Basically, what you telling me is you my wife. I ain't say all that. What the you saying, bro? All I'm saying is I'm trying to figure out, is it all right if I claim Melanie on my expenses? Man, I'm over $20,000 on money I spent on Melanie last year. So first, let me understand something right quick. Okay. You asking me for permission to claim my wife. When the did you ask for permission to my wife? Help me with that, bro. Okay. Let's do this here. Gerard, I ain't say I did that. You saying that? I'm saying I just want to claim the taxes because I spent $20,000 on it. That's all I'm saying. Okay, let's do this, bro. Let's put Melly on the phone. Let's put Mel on the phone. Ain't no, but no, we ain't got to bring Mel in this. What I'm saying is, she already in it. She in it. What the you mean we ain't got to bring her in it? She in it. Man, you must be outside your mind. All I'm saying is, do you have a problem with me claiming Melanie? You right I do, bro. I got a problem having this whole conversation. First of all, how the did you get my information? How you get my number, bro? I asked around for your number. I ain't want to call you. It took me a week to call you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, dude. I done spent $20,000, dog. You understand what I'm saying? When did you spend $20,000? That's the shit I want to know. I ain't spent $20,000 on this mother, and I'm married to her ass. So what the are you doing that you spent $20,000 on my wife, and then you want to claim that? Help me understand that, bruh. Hey man, I ain't trying to go into all my receipts on everything I did for Melanie. I'm not trying to do that. All I'm trying to do is just. I want to know if you. I don't want us both claiming it because that's how you get in trouble. Bro, you already in mother trouble. Trouble is the last mother thing you ought to be worried about. And you calling my mother phone, telling me about some that you got going on with my old lady, and then you telling me, can I have your permission? You mother. Okay, so, dog, we got to get some kind of resolution to this. A good resolution is a good ass whooping. What the you mean a resolution? That's the only mother resolution we gonna get, bruh. Ain't no other resolution. Ain't no other resolution. We ain't got else to talk about. We ain't got a mother thing to talk about. That's the resolution I got, partner. I tell you what, bruh. I'm texting Mel right now. I've been texting her since we've been on this mother phone. Okay, and what did you texting her for? What the you mean? What am I texting her for? She's the subject matter. So that's why I'm texting her. But you better pray to God. This is some bull. I hope to God y'all got y'all people up with me like this, partner. This ain't gonna go good, bruh. At all. At all. Okay, so I guess I can't claim her at this point. Hell, mother, no. So what you want to do, though? Bro, I done already told you what the I'm going to do. And I'm waiting on Mel's response on this mother shit. She act like she's slow than a mother. She can't type fast. But somebody go give me some now today. Okay. Say, man, look here, bro. I don't know who this is on the other end of this phone. I hope to God this is some out of X-Files or some that I can't even fathom. You better pray to God y'all playing with me. This is some bull. Okay, so can I go on and tell you this here, dog, and then I'm going to go and get out your way, man, because I know how it's going to go after this. Can I just go and tell you something else? I don't know what the else you can tell me, bro. Only thing I can tell you, Kendrick, is that this is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your wife Melanie got me to prank phone call you, dog. Boy, y'all some rotten mother, boy. You look, that about to come in with your mother. I swear, for God, man, y'all ain't man. Y'all ain't man. I'm sitting up here eating some crackling, and I done threw them away because my blood pressure already high. You all right, man? I got to make sure you're all right before we get off the phone. You good? Man, I got to go get me a drink. God. Yeah, I'm all right, but boy, y'all ain't All right, tell me this, man. It's 2020, baby. Tell me this. What's the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land? Man, the damn Steve Harvey Morning Show with that rotten ass nephew coming. My boy.
Thank you so much. Feels good to be back and be stupid.
All
Thank
right.
you so much. All right.
Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO with our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, in the building, ready for your love questions right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Brittany Griner gets a court date in Russia, finally. Usher is giving out Porsches as birthday gifts. And Floridians can't play loud music as they cruise around this summer. We'll talk about all these stories at the top of the hour, but right now, it is time to Ask the CLO. Okay, Jenna in Lake Charles writes, last month, I got laid off, but I kept my company card. I want to fill up my pantry and get some toiletries on the card. What's the worst that can happen? Should I use it?
Yeah, I would.
Huh?
What?
I use that damn car. I fill up my pantry. I fill up my tank. I fill up my closet. Don't lay me off. I tell you what, dude. See, let me tell you something. When she say she got laid off, chances are you ain't coming back.
Wow.
Very few people get laid off and bought back. Based on that stat right there, I'm filling up the pantry, the gas tank, the closet, the living room. I'm filling up everything.
Technically, you're still an employee, right? Technically.
Yeah.
Technically.
Well,
And these
she
are
wants-
things now that you've laid me off and set me around this house, I have now discovered a lot of things I need that I think the company is responsible
Like
for,
what?
so I can better do my job. I need a bigger TV so I can be better informed of the news, so when I come back to work, I'll be more informed as an
Stay
employee.
informed, yeah.
I definitely got to take care of my nutrition, so therefore I have hired me a chef. And I got a meal plan sent in from Sunfair. Also, I've decided that I've got to get in better physical shape so we can avoid the next layoff. So I have a brand new gym membership and trainer. And just in case, I'm in therapy since you laid me off. It has messed my mental up. And so now I have a therapist.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
So I can
Sexy.
cope with this suddenness of my unemployment nearly.
All right. Well, thank you. Got that, Jenna? Moving on to Misha in Chicago. Misha says, my brother and my sister-in-law have split up, and she asked to stay with me for the weekend. I let her come to my house, and she is a wreck. Should I tell her he's a whore and to leave him, or keep lying to her and saying it will get better soon?
Well, the key is to get her back out of the house.
So you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, don't worry about hurting
Lie.
her. She already hurt. She's a wreck.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So what do
Your
you
brother
say?
is a whore, she said?
Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah.
Well, your brother is a whore, and the whores have been over here sleeping in the bed you in. So now, I just want to mentally put that in your head, so you probably don't want to sleep in that bed, and they do. And my brother watched TV on this couch. You probably don't want none of that on you either. So, get her out your house.
Yeah.
Yeah. By betraying her brother?
Well,
That's
she the
the
one
thing.
said we didn't know her brother was a whore until she told us.
Yeah.
Whore.
All right, so get her out the house. Okay.
I'd be offended if you called me a whore. I would be highly.
Pretty
What would
strong
you
right
prefer?
there.
What would
Pretty
you
strong.
prefer?
Well, shorten it up and I'll understand more where you're coming from.
You don't want the dictionary term. Okay.
No, I don't.
The
think-
technical term.
You
All right,
don't
here we go.
Start with no damn W. You're not gonna do that.
Moving on to Dominica in New Mexico. Dominica says, I was getting a pedicure the other day, and my nail tech told me that my husband was in there last week. He didn't mention that he got a pedicure, and he usually just gets his nails done. Is it customary for men to keep their feet done?
Yeah.
What?
What?
I get them all the time.
Customary.
Part of grooming.
Yeah, but now you gotta
Necessary.
understand something now. Hey, now he got somebody that's seeing these feet.
Uh-huh.
That's what it's for. I don't get them when they nobody gonna see them. It's summertime.
But
I
you.
got sandals and stuff, girl, please. Can't have my feet hanging all the nails all over the front of the
corn
sandal
on
and
that
everything.
button, you know. Kick your head in.
I don't have that. No. So you need some. Yeah, he getting pedicures, but they ain't for you.
Oh, that's what.
And then he
Yeah,
went out
used
there and
to.
didn't tell you he was going down.
Yeah.
So I don't know what Pepito is up to, Dominica, but you need to check into.
So she's really asking the wrong question. Is it customary for men to keep their feet done? What she really wants to
it
know.
is customary for a lot of men to keep their feet. My wife told me you were coming in. Do something with your
No.
feet.
Your heels.
Slicing up my legs.
Right.
My husband get his feet
And the
done.
linen. Yeah. You got to get your feet done. It's just part of grooming. All right, last one, Steve. This is from Glow in Charlotte. Glow writes, I am a 50-year-old single woman, and I'm dating a man I met online. 58-year-old single woman, and I'm dating a man I met online. We're meeting up at the hotel this weekend to be together for the first time. I have not had sex in 4 years, so I don't even know if I remember how to. Should I be honest with him?
Girl, stop.
A whole lot
Girl,
wrong
stop.
with it.
First
Okay,
of all,
wait a minute.
listen to me. How is the first time you meeting up with him to have sex? Y'all don't want to meet up with him, see how tall he is. You don't want to meet up with him and see if he been showing you a headshot and he ain't really 370 below
Right.
the neck. You don't want to do none of that. You don't want to see if you really like him in person. You just finna meet up and have sex, and you 58 years old talking about you done forgot how to do it. This a bicycle, girl. That's what this is. Sex is a bicycle.
Comes right back to you.
I don't know how. It ain't nothing to remember.
But Steve, what did he say to get her because it's been 4 years, is that it?
It's been 4 years and you 58 and don't nobody else want you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Did he just...
And he didn't say that to her. That's where her head is. I'm 58. I ain't had nobody in a while. And who else gonna want me? And I think I'm lucky that I found this man. I'm finna sleep with him Friday.
This is desperation speaking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, lady, you done just took all caution to the wind. And you know what? I done stopped telling women about the 90-day rule and all this here. Because they not listening. Because what's happening today, it's not, ain't nobody listening. Ain't nobody listening. Go on, do what you want to do.
So
It'll be long. It ain't been 4 years. This ain't gonna last long. This gonna be real.
This just sounds crazy to me. So she wants to know, should she be honest with him and tell him that she may have forgotten
Honest with him
how
and
to.
tell him. What? What?
And it's been 4 years.
Yeah, no need. He gonna say that's all right.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna tell you right now, girl, don't let that bother you. Look, I'm gonna take my time. It's been 4 years for me too.
Yeah. Whatever it takes.
We finna find our way through this together.
But CLO, the first time cannot
Take that
be at
shirt
the
off.
hotel,
Let's go.
like you said. No.
At the hotel with this dude after 4 years later. Go
No.
sit your old ass down somewhere.
Yeah. All right. We're moving on. Thank you, CLO. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Two-time Olympic gold medalist and WNBA player Brittany Griner was in a Russian court on Monday for a hearing in her drug case, and she appeared to be in good shape, although she was escorted by multiple security guards and had shackles on her wrists. A July 1st trial date was set for Griner finally after she's been detained for nearly 5 months for allegedly having hashish oil in her luggage. We are all looking forward to her July 1st court date, and we pray that her charges are dropped and she's allowed to return home to her wife and her teammates. And we definitely are.
That's really sad.
Wow.
I mean,
She
you
is a
talk
prisoner
about-
of war.
Yes, she is. She's a prisoner.
That's all
of
it
war,
is.
for sure.
This is all this
Yeah.
is. This is too much.
This is
too much.
overkill
Yes,
Yes, it
it
is.
is.
Yes,
Oh.
it is. We know that.
for some oil, lotion,
Yeah.
you know. Wasn't like she was distributing anything. But I want to say to everybody out there, you have to be careful when traveling abroad. You've got to take extra precaution, y'all. Because let me tell you something. This ain't the only place that's in play like that now.
Yeah.
There's some places you can't show up with no hemp or nothing else. Oil, lotion, don't be, they ain't nothing. You have to be careful. This is summertime. You all are going to be going places. Be very aware of this ain't the time. And this is not what Brittany Griner did. This is not the time to go somewhere to try to get high. This ain't the time for that. This is a
Check your
different world we
bag.
living in.
Different world. You're right.
Oh, this is
All right.
horrible. How they're
Yeah,
doing
it really
her.
is.
It's so
yeah.
horrible. She's a
When I
prisoner
saw
of
her-
war.
Yeah. When I
The
saw her come out
hypocrisy
with those
in this
shackles.
world is alive and well. The hypocrisy. We're doing it here in the United States, and they're doing it everywhere. Russia got a lot of nerve.
The audacity.
The stuff that they're doing.
Yeah.
They've invaded
Ukraine.
an entire nation and
Ukraine.
have killed innocent people.
Women and children.
And all of a sudden, you over there with some cream in your bag. Now you a prisoner.
Yeah.
Do you know down now that they got Russian soldiers on trial for war crimes? I mean, when you break the Geneva Convention, when you go against war crimes,
Man,
Yeah.
they're talking about.
Yeah.
I was reading too. They're suggesting maybe to swap her for a Russian
Yeah, I saw that.
That's the bargain. That's what they
arms-
want.
Yeah.
arms
That's why they
trader.
holding.
Well, arms
Yes.
dealer, yeah,
Yes.
who's a real
send
criminal.
his ass over there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And send her home.
Send her home. Send her
Yeah.
home. I was so sad to see her look like that. In those
Yeah, it
shackles
was
and-
horrible.
oh my
It was
God.
horrible. Yeah. It was, yeah. All right. Wow, we're going to move along to much happier news. Usher gave the best birthday gift ever to his lifelong mentor and music mogul, L.A. Reid. L.A. Turned 66 recently, and he had a birthday party. So Usher gifted L.A. with a brand new Porsche 911 Carrera Cabriolet, and there's significance in this particular vehicle. It was the same model of Porsche that L.A. Reid bought Usher back in 1997 when Usher released his classic song, You Make Me Wanna. Remember, he did it on the Face Records. You make me wanna. LA's 66th birthday party, or the Bel Air Backyard Barbecue is what they called it, was star-studded with close to 100 of his friends and associates. So happy 66th birthday to L.A. Reid.
My
Real
birthday
nice.
coming up, man. You get any idea? Any motivation?
Hell yeah. That right there that led me to exactly what I'm giving you, Junior.
What's that?
Nice, Junior.
Come on, boy.
Get
I
ready.
can't believe, boy.
What you gonna get it?
Oh, are you
Don't
tearing
make me
up,
cry.
Junior?
Don't make me cry.
Drum roll. Drum roll.
Oh, we're gonna beat our
come
hands
on.
under this.
Here it is.
Junior,
Yeah.
for your birthday,
Come on,
your boss,
Yeah.
in all his generosity,
Man.
I'm going to fill up your gas tank.
That's
grateful,
worth a
Junior.
lot, though. That's worth a lot.
That's plus as much as a Porsche.
Boy, look at God.
Look at God.
Boy,
Won't he do
you
it?
didn't know how you was going to do it. He made a way out of no way.
Yes, won't he though? Won't he?
You've
make a
been
way?
driving past that gas station wishing, Lord, I wish I could fill this thing up. But I can't. Just in the nick of time, God heard your cry.
Amen.
He sent me
Come on, Pastor. Let's get some Pastor
to
music.
bless you.
Yes,
he
did.
He said,
What did he
Junior ain't gonna keep driving by this station.
Come on, Dave.
Junior ain't gonna keep hoping and wishing he had a full tank. I work in mysterious ways. So I had Shirley bring up a story about L.A. Reid and her Porsche. I knew that the Porsche was too much. I knew that Porsche that Usher bought L.A. was over your pay grade. I didn't want you to have to try to explain this Porsche to nobody. I didn't want you to have to be driving down the streets of Atlanta running the risk of getting your ass carjacked. I said, from the goodness of my heart, let me save this boy from all of that. You don't need to be a hostage, because you might have a crisis in the middle of a hostage situation, and we ain't gonna be able to get your sick ass into the hospital. So I said, fill up his gas tank, make him whole again.
Regular, super,
right.
or unleaded, Pastor? Which one? Regular?
Oh, we ain't doing super. That's too high. We putting regular, unleaded.
gotta
in your
go.
car. Or to sport a little bit, but you'll be fine.
All right, coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we're going to talk to the D-Herb CEO. A.D. Dolphin is calling to check on Steve's progress as he does the D-Herb's full body cleanse right after this. Go, Steve.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, CEO and creator, all that, of D-Herb's Full Body Cleanse is here. The one and only A.D. Dolphin. He's calling in to check on you, Steve.
It's
Good
actually
morning,
been 9 days now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is day 9. It's like doing
Okay,
time.
stop stalling. Stop stalling.
I ain't nobody stalling. You be quiet, Shirley. A.D. Dolphin, what's going on, man?
Hey, how you guys doing this morning?
Hey, man, I'm on day 9 of the D-Herbs cleanse.
That's what I'm talking about, Steve.
I got to tell y'all something. You know, it's not as bad as you think it is. It's going to take a little bit of adjusting, because I can eat as many vegetables, fruits, nuts, and seeds as I like, as long as it's raw.
Raw.
And, you know, it takes an adjustment around day 3. You need to, you know, wrap your mind around what's really going on, because you're going to pass by a lot of cooked food. And damn near everything is cooked everywhere you go, so you got to make the adjustment. But I think after day 3, man, I think you can really understand what's going on. I've had success. Anything you want to ask me, AD?
Well, you know what, Steve? You're exactly right. Around day 3, day 4, it's like you get past that period, and it becomes a lot easier. It's a lot smoother. You made the adjustment. My only question for you, because I know you know that scale is sometimes important for people. Was that a goal of yours to lose weight? And if it was, how much weight have you lost thus far?
Well, you know, I need to lose weight. I really, really do. But I'm in decent shape, and the one thing, I'm not obese, and because I do eat well a lot of times, I don't have as much impacted waist as an obese person would have. Right. So I think what I've done, I've on it 9 days. I've lost 8 pounds.
That's what I'm talking
in 9 days.
All right, Steve.
All right. And
I love that.
I think I've plateaued in terms of the weight loss for the impacted waist, and the rest of it is just me gutting it out. I'll be on it until this Friday, till I leave the country, and I'll keep you all posted. But I highly recommend, folks, if you want to do something, get yourself in nice shape for the summer, the D-Herbs Full Body Cleanse is the way to go. I highly recommend it. I'm on it now, and I feel great, though. My energy level is up. That's the thing I want to. My energy level is up, and I feel myself. The inflammation in my body is reduced. I just feel great. A.D. Dolphin, thank you, man. Thank you, boy.
Absolutely.
Call to check in on you.
Thank you.
I love that.
All right.
I love that.
AD, I cheated one time. I had some hot soup. I had to have some hot soup one time.
Thank you for checking in, AD.
Swallow some heat. That's
Absolutely.
all.
Great job,
Vegetables,
Steve.
though. All right.
Coming up, we're going to talk about Fashion King Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so the nephew is back. He was away for a few days for his big weekend of giving back. Nephew, how was it? Welcome back, and how was your weekend?
Thank you. Big weekend in New Orleans. Miles of Giving showed up, showed out. I got to thank some sponsors, man. Uncle Nearest gave mad sponsorship and support. Amazon, 1186 Water. That's one of my favorite waters, in case y'all don't know. Philip Ashley, who's a chocolatier out of Tennessee, supported us as well. Cedric Richmond, y'all know Cedric Richmond, right? Cedric Richmond came out and played, you know.
Nice.
Hit some sticks. Oh, my God.
Great.
Yeah.
In his hometown. So, Uncle, I got to tell you this. So, at the golf tournament, oh my God, the hardest part for me is they said, okay, Tommy, we want you to start this thing off. We're going to have all the golfers come to the first hole, and then you and Cedric going to hit first. And I was like, oh my God, dog, no, I don't need
ever
a whole,
do that.
I don't need a bunch of people watching me. No.
Tommy, don't ever do that.
And then Cedric said,
bunch of people watching
I said, Cedric,
you.
go ahead and go first. He said, no, this is your stuff. You go first. I said, God, dog. Oh, so Uncle, I at least put it 170, it wasn't far, but it was straight, and that's all I wanted. I said, all right, it's straight, it ain't really that far, but that's all right. At least I didn't look too bad. At least I didn't hook it to the left like I normally do.
Woo,
So,
I'm talking about you fire that thing straight off in them trees.
But big ups to everybody, to the veterans. That's the most important part of the weekend, man. I went to visit the veterans facility in New Orleans. Man, they got some testimonies that they can tell you about what they go through after coming home, man. And you just to hear what they're going through, hearing these men and women and what it takes to get back on their feet and getting head in the right path, man. So big ups to Volunteers of America, who really spearheads the whole thing. And I'll be back. You know, your city might be next. That was New Orleans, Louisiana. I learned how to line dance, second line dance this weekend. So it was a good thing. My mama was in town with me. Nice. Right next door to me was my mama. Baby, you all right? Mama, I'm all right. You all right? You need it? Mama, I'm all right. You sure you don't need nothing? You got something to eat? Mama, I'm fine. I do this every day. But yeah,
I'm glad you had a great time, and the most important thing, giving back.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you, New Orleans. I appreciate it.
Our home station too, FM 98 WYLT.
That's right.
In New Orleans. Thank you,
Angela. Yeah.
Yeah, Uptown Angela, up Teasy.
All right, so while you were doing that, nephew, your uncle Your
What he been
uncle
doing?
was doing his thing too. He's giving back. He's giving back.
His
to
give
the
different
people,
than
giving
mine.
it to the people. Okay, just stunting in this doing just a whole big, fashion shoot. This is fabulous, Steve. You look great. They're calling you the fashion king. It's you're on the cover of L'Officiel Homes magazine. It's a French magazine. This was the Arabian issue, and they're calling you the fashion king. And man, you put some looks together, or Ellie put
I'm
some
in
looks
New
together.
Orleans,
You look-
he in France. That's
Yeah,
But I'm
he's-
talking
yeah,
about blue
he's doing-
cheese in it.
Uh-huh.
Though.
He's doing that thing in a photo shoot, right? Looking
Listen to
good.
his voice.
Come on, blue cheese.
You know.
Tell us about it.
Well, really, these magazine
Oh, that
covers
was fun.
is really, I'm doing it for Ellie Caramo.
Your
Yeah.
stylist.
Yeah, your
There's
stylist,
really
uh-huh.
nothing I set out to do, man. This is just like another just piece of grace. I've always enjoyed dressing up. I always thought I could dress up, but probably for the first time getting this widespread recognition for it is because I hired Ellie Caramo, and Ellie has made a world of difference in that. Ellie
When did your
Caramo.
style change, dog? When did your style just turn hard?
After I married Marjorie, the real start, the real turn made about 8 years ago, but then a big change happened about 3.5 years ago. Nobody knew it because we wasn't posting pictures, and then we went to Paris last year. We posted a picture for the first time, and then it took off from there.
All right.
Blue cheese.
All right. Unc and Neff doing their
what I'm
thing.
saying?
All right.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, everybody. Kisses.
Coming up next, it is the nephew with today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is, I don't like to share. We'll get into that, find out what that's all about in just a few, because right now it is time for the nephew who's back with today's prank phone call. What do you have for us today, Neff? What's on the menu?
I think I'm about to redo my stupid. I think I'm about to redo my stupid.
Okay.
Stupid, yeah. Stupid, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Count it off.
James
1,
Brown.
2, 3, 4, stupid. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this right here, oh my God, this right here is Mr. Wiggins. Do you understand what I'm saying? Right there,
it.
Mr. Wiggins. Did I say it? What? Let me do it. I've been going to class. I go online now, Mr. Wiggins. Watch this. Whether the weather be cold,
No. No.
whether the weather be cold or whether the weather be hot, whatever the weather, we in this together, whether we like it or not. What? How it sound? That's the exercise they got me working on.
Why you raising your arms like you nailed it, though?
In the victory, girl. That's the victory. Whether the weather be cold or whether the weather be hot, whatever the weather, we in this together, whether we like it or not. What? Victory in the building. What? What?
You did not get a dub on that.
No.
That is not a win. You did not
Go
get
ahead, Mr. Wiggins. Let's
We-
go, Mr. Wiggins.
You back. You back.
Mr. Wiggins, let's go, cat dog.
Hello?
Hello, hi, my name is George. I'm with Green Lawn Services. We came out and cut your yard yesterday, and we're trying to make sure that you liked everything thoroughly. We cut the front, the back. We also did your hedges, put some mulch in the flower beds, the weed eating in the whole 9 yards. And we also left an invoice on your doorstep. Want to make sure you got that as well.
Y'all cut my yard? Man, I walked all around, man. It looked good, but I was trying to figure out who the hell cut it.
Sir, yeah, we cut it as of yesterday. You were actually on our schedule, and we did everything thoroughly. I'm actually just calling as a follow-up.
How the hell I get on your schedule, Doc?
Sir, are you Mr. Malone at 50 Zimmerman?
Hell no, man. I'm Wiggins from 50. Man, you cut the wrong house. That's next door, man.
Yeah.
So I guess you need to put your invoice on their door, partner.
Sir, you're not Mr. Malone at 50 Zimmerman?
Say, man, I just told you I'm 53 and I'm Mr. Wiggins. You done cut the wrong door. Y'all need to go to Mr. Longhouse and get your money because you ain't cut here.
You got the wrong house.
No, sir.
No, y'all coming over here trying to collect no money.
Well, sir, hold on just a second here. You're saying we didn't.
You done cut the wrong yard.
Sir,
I ain't no schedule. I ain't tell you come over here and cut. And you go over there and talk to Malone, get your money. You can't.
Sir, there's no way we can charge Mr. Malone if we haven't cut his yard. Now, let's just
back. Then you need to take your over there and cut Mr. Malone's yard and put that invoice in his yard. You ain't cut here, partner.
And sir, I understand.
Thing at this now.
Sir,
y'all
listen.
Done went cut the wrong yard. You go cut the right yard and get the right that invoice. You ain't got here. You ain't getting thing at this house.
Okay, sir. I say this now.
I didn't call nobody to come cut over here. You go to that house and cut his right and get him the invoice. You ain't getting here, partner.
I understand that, sir. Listen, what I want to say is we'll go over and we'll take care of Mr. Malone's yard. I understand that we've made a mistake, but I understood you say that you did like the services, so wouldn't it be even right for you to actually go ahead and send the invoice in along with the check since you did like the services?
Well, evidently it seems like your is retarded, because didn't I just tell you you cut the wrong yard, you go over there and cut the right yard and get your money. You ain't got nothing but practice here. You done a good job.
I understand that we cut the wrong yard, sir. I understand that. But you got the services and you like the services. I don't want to have to come out there and get the money from you.
Well, come on if you're coming. Come on if you're coming. I got something for you. Come on over here and get your money.
But you said you liked...
I wouldn't give a if I said the moon was green. You cut the wrong yard, you go get your money from the right. You ain't getting here.
Sir,
I got something for you. You come on over here and you see what you get.
Sir,
y'all done cut the wrong yard and you trying to get my money. You ain't getting here. Now you go get your from the right. You either right next door, go cut that and leave that paper over there.
I'm coming over there.
You want me to start some? I start some. Ain't finna come around here and do no and be charging me no money now. Yeah, I got more heat than hell. Get money. If you want to, come get it.
You got your yard cut, and we deserve to get our money back. Now,
you deserve to get to whoop you come around here trying to get some money. Now, I told you don't cut the wrong yard. Now,
and I'm going to tell you, don't make me whoop your behind this yard.
You come on and you come bring your on.
I will whoop your behind in the front yard that just got cut.
You bring your mammy and your pappy and you come try to get this money. I'll put some on you.
Don't you? I got one more thing to tell you. Is you listening?
I don't want to hear now. You come stand up some now. You cut the wrong yard.
I've got one more thing to tell you. Is you listening, Mr. Wiggins?
I'm listening.
Look, this is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked. Hello?
What? I know good and well. I sit there and listen to this every morning and y'all got my...
Look at him. Your boy Gary just pranked you, man.
Oh,
hey.
Yeah, we laughing now, but I'm gonna go get.
Let me ask you something, though, man. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
Man, it's the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Come on, baby.
Really, though?
Get a pranker song. He's been stupid. No. Mr. Wiggins ain't playing, man. Y'all done a great job, man, but I ain't got nothing for you here, partner. You got to go next door, Miss Malone, get your money, partner.
Yeah, we did.
I love that. We can get you.
We can get you, baby. Don't think you can't be got. Ask Shaq. Yeah. You can be got. You can
Ask
be
your
got.
uncle.
Exactly. This Friday night, baby, it's jumping off. Oh, my God, the nephew with that microphone in his hand. It's going down. Columbia, South Carolina. So if you can hear me, Columbia, the nephew is coming. Tickets on sale right now. I'm at the Koger Performing Arts Center. All right. I finally got that right. It took me a minute to get that right. The Koger Performing Arts Center this Friday night, which is July 1st. And they got a few tickets left. The nephew is up in there. And I'm going to go by Kroger. Get me some chicken, because Kroger got good chicken. Okay, get you some Kroger chicken. Then when I leave there, I'm going to go to Koger, and then I'm going to go grab that microphone and act a doggone fool. So Nephew Tommy and Friends is coming to town. And then laying in the cut, July 16th is Wilmington, Delaware at the Grand. Oh, my God. This show right here now was booked before the pandemic. So it's been pushed and pushed and pushed. Yes.
Wow.
Booked before the pandemic. I'm at the Grand July 16th, so now it's back on the books. And we finna go down there and grab that microphone in Wilmington, Delaware at the Grand, 7 o'clock Saturday night. Y'all ain't seen Stupid in a few years now, so guess what? Stupid is coming to Wilmington, Delaware. Okay? Tickets on sale right now. That's it.
Yep.
That's all I got for you.
We see it every day.
Yeah, but you know, everybody, see, y'all so used to Stupid that y'all don't really respect it.
We're
y'all
jaded.
Y'all don't put no spec on my Stupid. And I get it, because I let you have it all the time. But when I take it to a city and give it to them up close and personal, that's when it's different. And y'all don't get this.
All right.
Y'all spoil. Y'all stupid spoil.
All right, nephew. Thank you.
What?
Coming up
That's
next.
a thing?
Coming up next, Strawberry Letter subject, I don't like to share. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter, and if you need advice on relationships, on work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com. All you have to do is click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know. This one right here could be yours.
Yeah, it could. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Welcome back again. Subject, I don't like to share. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 29-year-old female, and I'm an only child and a daddy's girl. I met a man that is also an only child, and we hit it off instantly. He was raised by a single mom, and they are the best of friends. The way he treats her let me know that he is a good man. He has a lot of characteristics of my father, and even though he is 5 years younger, he's got a great career and his own home. I love everything about him, but I do have one pet peeve. He's way too comfortable, too soon with me. We started being intimate 2 months after we met. He assumed it was fine to stay overnight with me the first time we had sex. I let him stay because I wanted seconds. He slept in a pair of my joggers that were lying on a chair in my room. He's tall and thin, so they fit, but he didn't even ask first. He did not have on underwear with my pants, and that grossed me out. When he left, I threw them away. From then on, he has made himself at home at my house, and he's even left a pair of pajama bottoms so he can be comfortable when he is visiting. When we're eating, he loves to sample my food without asking, and he digs into my plate with his nasty fork. He says he is a sharer, and I have told him that I am not. I explained to him that it's only child thing, and he is dead set on changing me. I drink wine, and he usually drinks hard liquor. Now, if he buys me a bottle of wine, he drinks half of it because he thinks it's cute if we drink the same thing. He's overstepping all of my boundaries when it comes to my personal things and my personal space. The final straw was when he used my bath towel right after I dried off with it. Should I learn to accept this or tell him nicely to knock it off? I mean, you don't have to learn to accept anything if you don't want to accept it, but you were accepting it. I mean, initially you didn't say anything. You talk about he's comfortable too soon. I mean, you guys were intimate 2 months after you met. He wanted to stay over. You didn't say anything then. You said that was fine because you wanted seconds. Now you're complaining, saying he's way too comfortable. You guys haven't known each other that long. That one pet peeve you have, that's a big one, but you got to tell him, not us. You've told him that you're not a sharer after he said he was, but he ignored you. He's trying to change you. So you got to make him understand it doesn't have to be a fight or anything like that. You can do it nicely. You just got to let him know that you are serious about your boundaries if you truly are. Or are you making up these rules as you go along? The things that he does now after you've slept with him are starting to gross you out. I mean, I agree with you. Everyone needs privacy. Everyone needs some space. But what's wrong with sitting him down and telling him, in an adult way how you feel? He doesn't sound like he's going to listen. Again, he said he's you said he's going to try to change you, but he needs to know that you're serious now, if you're taking this relationship any further. These are simple things. I mean, things that he really should have been learned at home about boundaries. And since he didn't, just let him know. I mean, you could be nice. This is even crazier because he said he has his own house. So why isn't he at his own house? Have you been to his own house? Have you seen his own house? Maybe that's a reason he's staying with you. Maybe his house is a mess. I mean, boundaries are important. Yeah, I don't think this is anything to fight about or anything like that. I just think you need to get it straight with him and let him know how you really, really feel. Steve?
I think this relationship needs to end. I don't think this woman needs to be in a damn relationship. I see a totally different letter here. I don't like to share. Well, that's interesting because ain't that all a relationship is built around? Sharing? It's you can't have a relationship if you don't like to share. Because the most important thing you're going to be sharing, two most important things you're going to be sharing is time and space. And that means somebody else is in your time and somebody else is in your space. And if you don't like to share, you got a problem. But I knew this letter was going to be a problem by the way it started. I'm a 29-year-old female. I'm an only child and a daddy's girl. I met a man that is also an only child, and we hit it off instantly. Well, ain't this about peaches and cream right here? If this ain't about the lottie-doo, if this ain't about the chicken meet the rooster right here, Lord have mercy, what a perfect match. Two only children have joined forces. Well, the problem is, one of these children don't get it. And the one that don't get it is the lady that wrote the letter. He was raised by a single mom, and they are the best of friends. Uh-oh.
He and the mom.
Oh, I know what that is right there. I know you're thinking mama's boy. It could be, but that don't show up in the letter. But it shows up on some other stuff. The way he treats her lets me know that he's a good man. Okay. He's got a lot of characteristics of my father, and even though he's 5 years younger, he's got a great career. Now, you 29. He 24. Lady, this dude ain't all there right now. But then I got news for you. You ain't either. I love everything about him, but I do have one pet peeve. He's way too comfortable too soon with me. We started being intimate 2 months after we met. He assumed it was fine to stay overnight with me the first time we had sex. I let him stay because I wanted seconds. Okay, okay, what's the problem? He stayed over, you wanted to. Okay, cool. When I come back, I'm going to tell you what's wrong with her.
All right, Steve, we'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject is, I don't like to share. I don't. We'll be back, part 2, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on, let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is, I don't like to share.
Well, I'm going to be a little bit more direct this half of the letter. So let me start the letter by saying I don't like to share. Well, and I understand why. So let's begin this letter like this. This is a 29-year-old female who is an only child and a daddy's girl. Right there, you're dealing with a person where it's about me. It's about me. I'm an only child. It's about me. Watch how spoiled and selfish this letter really turns out to be. The man you met is 5 years younger. He's 24. He was raised by a single mom. They're the best of friends. You could tell he's a good man by the way he treats his mother, blah, 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 blah. He got a great career in his own home. 24 with his own home. That's a good hustle right there. I love everything about him, but I do have one pet peeve. He's too comfortable too soon with me. Now, you all started being intimate 2 months after we met. He assumed it was fine to stay overnight with me the first time we had sex. Okay. I let him stay because I wanted seconds. I let him stay because I wanted seconds. Not the fact that he was caught up, sprung, and he wanted to stay. You wanted seconds and you let him stay. He slept in a pair of my joggers that were lying on a chair in my room. This is where the letter get a little shaky for me. He slept in a pair of my joggers that was laying on a chair in my room. He's tall and thin, so they fit. I'm glad you cleared that up right there, because I don't know. I ain't dated a woman where I can wear her sweatpants. Now, either you dating a little bitty ass man, Oh, you a great big ass girl. Now, one of the two.
What does that have to
But
do?
y'all in here wearing each other's pants now. I don't know how that works. I ain't saying what you are, but you need to pull up a little bit. But he didn't even ask first. He just put them on. He did not have on underwear with my pants, so that grossed me out. Wait a minute. Didn't you just sleep with him?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Didn't y'all just have sex? Didn't y'all climb on each other? Now you mad because he got some pants on with no drawers on. I don't understand you. How selfish and self-centered are you? He didn't have on underwear and that grossed me out. When he left, I threw him away. Okay. From then on, he has made himself at home at my house, and he's even left a pair of pajama bottoms there so he can be comfortable when he's visiting. Well, you threw away the joggers. The man needs something. Damn. At least he bought his own pajamas. You done threw the damn joggers. He thought he'd wear them last time. He done been through all the drawers and can't find them nowhere.
Right.
You done threw them away. When we're eating, he loves to sample my food without asking, and he digs into my plate with his nasty fork. His nasty fork. Wasn't y'all kissing?
Yes.
See that nasty fork, that cause it's been in his mouth, you ain't been in his mouth? How did y'all get to the sex part? Wasn't no kissing? You ain't getting, it wasn't no warm up? Nothing? Okay. He says he's a sharer, and I have told him I am not. That's cause you are only child, and you a daddy's girl. You're just a selfish, self-centered girl. I don't think you understand how a relationship works. I've explained to him that it's an only child thing, and he's dead set on changing it. I drink wine, and he usually drinks hard liquor. Now, if he buys me a bottle of wine, he drinks half of it because he thinks it's cute that we drink the same thing. Wait a minute. The man buy a bottle of wine. You want that all to yourself, too? Damn, so he can't buy a bottle of wine and sit with his girl and have a glass of wine? You don't share that either? Because he thinks it's cute if we drink the same thing. He's overstepping all of my boundaries. Lady, you really don't need to be in a relationship because it's your way or the highway. When it comes to my personal things and my personal space, I just told you at the top of the letter, the two things in a relationship that you share the most of is time and space. Now, if you don't want the man over there, then you don't want to be in a relationship. Just use him for your little sex toy. He's 5 years younger. He's your little boy toy. And send him home. But don't have a man thinking he in a relationship with you that y'all should drink wine together and stuff. Clearly, you want all the wine to yourself. The final straw was when he used my bath towel after I dried off with it.
Now that was nasty.
How many towels they got? They got enough towels?
Should I learn to accept this or tell him nicely to knock it off? Here's my answer to this letter. Y'all need to break up.
You think it's hopeless?
You don't like sharing. Yeah, it's hopeless. She don't like sharing nothing. She don't want to share nothing.
She shared her body.
And these are the examples that she's told about. These are the extreme examples. Hey, it's a lot of, she don't like sharing. She told the man she's not a sharing person. How do you have a relationship and you're not a sharer? You got to get past this. And now she's comfortable to a degree. I'm comfortable to sleep with you. I'm comfortable to share my body with you, but I don't want you wearing my jogging pants. I don't want you eating off with your nasty fork.
You can get in my pants, but you can't get in my pants.
You know what I mean? You can get in my pants, but you can't wear my pants. That don't make no damn sense.
Yeah.
I can stick my tongue in your mouth. You can stick your tongue in my mouth, but you can't stick your fork in my plate. That don't make no damn sense.
All right. All right, thank you.
She's
Please.
selfish. I don't get it. You know, the dude, he's 24. He's a kid.
I think it's a boundary issue. All right. Please leave your comments on today's letter on Instagram at Steve Harvey FM and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand, please. Up next, it is Junior with Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
Okay, Shirley, before I get to that, though, I got to say it's cancer season, so that means my birthday coming up. And I just want to let everybody know
It's
that...
what season, Junior?
Cancer season. I'm a Cancer. You know, you Capricorn, I'm Cancer.
Zodiac sign.
I'm misunderstanding.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you said it was cancer season, so you got cancer coming up. Oh, damn, you got sickle cell and cancer.
Me too,
I said,
Steve.
yo, you been messing around.
No,
It's cancer season. I'm finna catch it. Let y'all know it's cancer season.
Well,
Watch out now, it's going on. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I want to send a shout out to the mayor of Lithonia, Shamika Reynolds, and tell her thank you because I get a proclamation in the city of Lithonia for my birthday this year. I'm coming out there, man. Go to eventbrite.com. We're going to be at Life and Time Cigar in Lithonia to celebrate, where they will give me the proclamation for all the work we do with sickle cell. That's what I be working on. That's my thing, and they're going to give me a whole day in Lithonia. I got a whole day. I ain't never thought I'd get a whole I don't know how I beat T.I. in Lithonia. I don't know how I did it. right outside Atlanta, man. I don't know, Unc. Do you have a day anywhere, Unc? You got probably a lot of days.
Boy, you need to stop. Just go and tell your story. Don't mess around. Don't come on with
countries.
He got countries.
Hey, dude, come on. Go on and enjoy this day in Lithonia, dog. Go on now. Go on. Don't drag me in this.
Go on now. So I just want to say thank you, Mayor Shamika Reynolds. I appreciate it. I will be there July 21st. Eventbrite.com. Just a smoke weekend with your favorite player, Cousin Junior, man. Thank y'all so much. Let's get to some sport. Kyrie Irving has made his decision to stay in Brooklyn. He gonna play another season with KD. He's opted in on his player option. He will be making $36.9 million next season. He didn't get a long-term deal yet, but he did get the 36. He opted in to stay there. I would stay too for $36 million. I don't care how crazy I am. I'll stay there and play.
I'll go anywhere.
So he's staying in there. He's $36 million. Check this out though.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Junior and Tommy, would you play basketball for $36 million, but you had to pay for a prison team for a year, and you had to live in prison for 1 year? $36
million?
36 million. You have to stay in prison the entire year, and you play on the basketball team in prison. Yeah. No special nothing for you. Same prison, everything.
Yeah. 36
million.
I ain't gonna score a basket.
What? Yeah, what?
Man, I'm on D block, A block, C block.
Talking trash. Man, can't score a basket.
I'm ironing sheets and everything.
Our jersey's gonna be so nice.
1 year later, I'm $36 million deep.
You're gonna be ironing
if you make it.
Well, y'all crazy. Y'all ain't never.
All right. Thank you, Junior. We'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show at the top of the hour right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you think your Amazon Alexa is kind of creepy right now, well, wait until you hear what it will soon be able to do. Listen up, guys. Amazon has revealed an update that will allow users to have Alexa speak to them in the voice of a family member or friend. Okay, that's good. Nothing wrong there. Well, if you would like to hear like your grandmother or your uncle tell you the time or weather, you can get that. All Alexa will need is a short recording of their voice, and it will use special software to mimic their voice. And there's more. Wait, there's more. You can even use an old recording of a deceased relative, and Alexa will mimic that.
No, we ain't doing that, man.
So it's unclear.
We're trying to bring people back. Stop that.
Is that crazy?
Thing black people finna do. We not finna do that.
We don't do the hologram voice.
We don't do that.
That voice, the audio.
Alexa get on my last nerve. Last thing I'm gonna do is have one of these begging ass family members of mine. It ain't gonna go right.
But a dead relative, though? Come on, man.
Agnes, turn on the lights. I'm tired.
The talk back gonna be too much.
No.
Now you in there crying.
Yeah.
You miss your loved one.
Yeah. Is
that Biggie? Is that Biggie coming out of that? No.
Baby, what about Morgan Freeman, though? What about Morgan Freeman? That would be a good one.
Why do you keep bringing this old ass man up all the time? Every time we talk about
because I like Morgan Freeman. What is wrong with that? He's an Academy Award winning actor.
It's a bunch of Academy Award winning actors.
I like Morgan Freeman.
So you want Morgan Freeman to tell you the weather for
voice.
The day? Come on, Tommy. Come on.
His voice.
I ain't got that voice no more. It's too old. I ain't got it.
What, Tommy?
It's 9:46, Shirley Strawberry.
Thank you. All I wanted. That's all I wanted.
Nah, that's
too much.
Whose voice would you want? If you could have any voice, whose voice would you want?
You know what might sound crazy?
What?
President Barack Obama. I'm cool with that.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Let's hear it.
No?
Too much authority.
Scared.
Yeah, then I feel like I have to do it. No.
Hang on.
Do it, Tommy.
I don't know what they do.
Do it, huh?
I don't know about it, man. I can't.
Sister Odell.
Yeah.
Sister
Where
Odell.
she go? Okay, ask Alexa something.
Alexa, what's the weather like today?
Well, a little warm, but I'd carry a sweater anyway. Get cool in the evening.
Okay. Thank you, Alexa.
You welcome, sweetie.
See, that's too much. I think that's too much.
That's a lot.
Okay, well, let me simplify. Go ahead and answer something.
Alexa, turn on the lights.
On.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh, I got one. Alexa, what is the recipe for peach cobbler? What ingredients do I need?
Peach cobbler requires canned peaches, sugar, ready-made crust, butter, a little cinnamon, sprinkle a tiny bit of nutmeg in it, and then call Rashawn.
Oh, you stupid.
Alexa, remind me I have a nail appointment next Tuesday at 11 o'clock.
All right.
I'm
Will
going to be
do.
in church.
We got one.
All right.
One quick one.
Coming up in 20 minutes after the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, we have to invite all the ladies and the guys, of course. You guys come and join us, too. We want to celebrate the 4th of July a little early this year. Carla and I, today, 4 p.m. on Facebook Live, we'll have one of our beautiful happy hours, okay? The cocktail for the afternoon is Jamaican Me Happy with watermelon, strawberries, a little vodka, and some lemonade. Mix that up, and please join us today for our Seagram's Escape Sip Happiness cocktail hour, like what we like to call it, happy hour. That's the drink, right? We're having fun today. Mm-hmm.
That's right, Shirley. Jamaican Me Happy, Seagram's Escape, 4 p.m. Steve Harvey FM Live on Facebook, 4 p.m. Eastern. Y'all know how we do. We're back. The ladies are back. We have a great time at happy hour. Come and join us. We do roll call. We celebrate birthdays. We talk about self-care, women. We're getting it all in. 4th of July, we're celebrating it early today, Wednesday. Wednesday is the day today. Seagram's Escapes, happy hour, Steve Harvey FM Live on Facebook. What time, Shirley?
It's going to be 4 p.m. Eastern, Facebook Live. Like you said, our happy hours they're sweeping the nation. I mean, seriously.
All right now.
You want to be a part of this. You want to be a part of this. Seagram's Escape, sip happiness, flavored malt beverages. Enjoy responsibly. Seagram Beverage Company, Rochester, New York. Coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, we'll do another round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Would You Rather, guys. Would you rather have a nice chest on a woman, or would you rather a nice butt on a woman? Nice chest or nice butt? Which one?
We got to have that butt. We got to have that.
Yes, B.
Yeah.
Okay, B. Forget the chest. Okay.
Well, you asked us which one. We got to have one.
Yeah, you got to choose. Yeah, you got to choose. Yeah. Okay. Moving
on.
With
that crease on it. In case
you know what?
Okay, that's not in there. It's just.
Add your answer.
Yeah.
They know what I'm talking about with that crease. What is you talking about? What? That overlap crease. What is you?
Okay.
Like you that place where the skin change different colors.
Yeah.
Right there. B.
Right up on the east side.
Yes.
Would you rather We're going to keep it in the same vein. Would you rather have a mate with just a normal sex drive, just normal, or would you rather have a mate that always wants sex all the time?
B.
He said, "Hey, I knew Steve."
Yeah, I gotta go
You
work.
tired, Steve.
I gotta go work all this every day. Hey, gotta go. I just got in. Gotta get up here.
I won't be. Even when I can't, I'll try. Come on.
Yeah, okay. That's good. Okay.
All right.
I said, "Good for you."
I gotta go
All right,
work.
here, keeping in that same vein with your mate, would you rather have a mate that curses like a sailor or one that lies like Pinocchio? Cursing or lying? Which one?
I got the sailor. I just keep her.
Yup.
Jackie will cuss you smooth out. I'm just telling you,
Yes.
she'll cuss you smooth out.
Don't take
I
it
got the
personal.
sailor.
Yeah, I take the cussing. I don't want the lying ass one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do
hey.
enough lying.
Oh, you
I
don't
think
want
same
lying?
thing.
What?
No, I'm gonna do enough lying for the both of us. We got enough we got to figure out.
Exactly.
We got enough. We got to figure out what truth is in here.
You gotta draw the line, Steve.
Yeah.
I don't know, but cussing at me turned me on. I didn't know that. That's what I like.
Ooh, you black blankety blank. Ah, you blankety blank. You.
All right. Would you rather, the Minions movie is coming out. Would you rather be a minion with just one eye,
B.
or would you rather be B? Winnie the Pooh with no pants?
Yeah, I'll be Winnie
Oh,
the Pooh.
yeah.
I'm not finna be the big Cyclops ass short person with this one damn eye, yellow. You need Winnie the Pooh with no pants. At least I can put some swag on Winnie the Pooh. You can't put swag on a minion. Look like a little yellow ass microphone. You walk around looking like
I'm winning.
kernel of corn. I'm not finna walk around like that. Be no
the blue
damn
jeans
minion.
overall.
Nah, I'm not finna
Yes.
be no minion.
But you
I'm winning. I'm
admit,
eating
Cool, I'm
honey and
hanging
walking
out with-
around naked.
you gotta admit though, them minions is funny as hell.
All right, we gotta go. That's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up at 49 minutes after, it's our last break of the day, and we'll close out the show with the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we are, our last break of the day on this Wednesday. We gotta say thanks to AD, Steve, AD Dolphin, CEO of
AD
D
Dolphin
Herbs,
and
for calling in.
the D Herbs full body cleanse, which I'm on until Thursday, and then I'm gonna go out of town and enjoy my time off a little bit, and just about to be nice and cleansed, and I'm going to repack it for a week. I'm gonna put all this cleanse that I done cleared it out just to pack it all back in. And I'll be back, and the yo-yo continues.
So now I know you've gone on the cleanse, so you've lost weight. You said you lost 8 pounds. So how fly will you be in Paris?
Oh, God. Get your cameras out. Get your cameras out. Click, take a picture.
Mr. Steve Harvey.
Yeah. I told Ellie though, I said, hey man, this all this picture taking getting on my nerves now. I ain't this dude. So I told him, this is the last one I'm gonna do unless GQ call. I don't want to.
Oh, you mean the last photo shoot layout? Fashion
Yeah, man,
layout?
because
You
it
did
take
one
too
for-
much time and all that, man. The photographer be getting frustrated with me. Mr. Harvey, we want to get some more shots. That's it.
Wait a minute, you gotta
Yeah, I feel as though that's it. Oh, no, they be frustrated with me. They be going, this guy.
But you've always been like that. Even when we do our photo shoots, you're like that.
Because look, man, when I do photo shoots for my TV show, you got 24 shots. I'm counting. Because get the shot, man. It's 24. You ain't going to use but one. What's we taking all
all
these
you
damn
gonna
pictures
use.
for?
That's right. Yeah.
So it's 24
Otherwise-
shots. So when I do these photo shoots, man, y'all get these locations figured out. I'm going to come out here. Boom.
Give me more.
Let's
Give me
do
more.
this here. And then boom. Take these
Yeah.
pictures. Now, the way it's different now because you can look on the computer at each picture. And once I see them go, oh my God, that's a great shot. I start taking my clothes off head. I'm through.
It's a wrap.
Dog, so if you look at that camera and go, oh my God, these are so good. Cool. Because I ain't no more better. If you catch a good picture of me, you better snap it, doggone it. Because if I take these glasses off and you see what I'm really thinking behind these glasses, you ain't going to like none of these photos. So, photo shoots is not what I enjoy. So I'm just going to go down.
Yeah.
So.
All right, Tommy, you've been out. You have anything for your uncle? Any questions? You've been
gone. Man. No.
Junior
I got some things, but not right now. Y'all don't want to hear it.
We do. That's why I asked.
Well, let him think about it.
Uncle.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
go ahead, Junior.
Go ahead.
When did you know Uncle, like, far as dressing, like all the photo shoots, but when you know Uncle, like, for all the money and everything, when did you know you were fly when you putting the stuff together? Did it really matter what anybody else thought? Because as long as you had...
Yeah, when I was about 9 years old.
9?
Yeah, I had it figured out, dog. I had some suspenders I cared about deeply. I had some red suspenders. And that was my accent piece to all my outfits at church. Them red suspenders with the clips.
Yeah.
Oh, you couldn't tell me nothing.
Were you wearing suits at 9? Were you wearing suits at 9?
Yeah. Sure, I've been dressing up my whole life. We had dress up, go to church. You couldn't wear no jeans.
Yeah,
to
we
church.
did. That's right.
Yeah, you had to put a shirt and tie on and go to church.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
my mom's Sunday school teacher. I've been dressing up my whole life. Always been fly. Next question. Wasn't no doubt about it. I knew I was fly. You couldn't tell me nothing.
When can I ask Ready to Love for some more damn money? When can I ask him for it?
As soon as you got
honey?
as soon as you got the guts to walk in there and ask for it.
Okay.
I'll tell you what they not gonna do. They not gonna give you more money.
If you don't ask.
I've never had anybody come and offer me more money.
Would you like more? Would you like a raise?
You got to go ask.
You've never heard that?
Dog, why would they give you more money?
Right.
Come on, dog. This Hollywood. Not giving you nothing. You got to go in there. It's time. You've been there 7 years, man. How many seasons is this?
I'm working on 8 right now.
Dog, there ain't no way in hell I'm waiting 8 years. Ask for no more money. You gonna tell me no, but you gonna finna hear this.
What year you asked for more money on your job?
3, 4. 3, 4. Contract is 5. You can't sign no more than 5. And when we sign this new deal, we got to up this money. I don't want to hear this 5%. That's cost of living raise. I don't want to hear that. That ain't no raise.
So what's your hesitation, nephew? What's your hesitation about asking? Go ahead and ask.
Yeah, you always hesitate because I've never been in this position before. This is new to me. So you never know. I don't.
Wouldn't that
I
be
got
for anybody though? Any industry, Steve?
Walk
Tom,
your ass in there with the numbers.
Okay.
You have the numbers. If the show wasn't working, it ain't on 7 years. It's on for 7 years for a reason.
Because we love it.
Yeah, right.
So it's
you're
simple as
saying
that.
job performance. That's what you're saying, Steve, your job
It's
performance?
job performance. You're liked.
Ratings.
If you wasn't liked, you'd have been off TV. You can't stay on TV 7 years and not be liked. Are you crazy? They got Q rating on TV and everything. They got the analytics, man. They know.
So what should he do? Give him the scenario. How should he approach it? And I'm
it's
really
very simple. It's get your representation and say, hey, listen,
got that.
This is it. We think that it's time for a raise. And we see no reason why he shouldn't be allowed to be given a raise. You have a great show. It's doing well in the ratings. That's why it keeps on being on. And we want a substantial raise.
That's right.
And then you put your ask out there and ask for more than you know they're going to pay you.
Right.
That's it. That's right.
That's the key right there.
I did the same thing at the paint company. I did it.
At the what?
At the
What?
paint company.
At the paint company. I did
This
it.
is
I'm
a
talking
different.
about-
I was making
Excuse me.
$7.75 an hour. I went in there and asked for 8. I didn't get it, but I did. They knew.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm not going to walk in here and ask nobody for no damn quarter. I'm not. Hey, listen to me, y'all. We're going to close out with that one right here. Let me tell y'all something. If you go ask for a raise, not a quarter.
Okay.
Talk to God today, y'all. He would love to hear from you.